Hello everyone. We've seen a part of Pankaj's garden and today we'll see what else she has growing in her beautiful garden. We learn some tips on how to continue growing plants we have. We look at the holy basil, a powerful immunity building herb worshipped in India since the ancient times, and see how to take care of it. We look at our moringa trees and get ideas on different ways that we can grow them. We will see her reflexology path that she has designed in her garden. We'll also see some unique fruit trees that have orange colored lemons and even lemons that are as sweet as sugar. We look at her huge curry leaf tree that is replete with innumerable benefits. And finally, we'll listen to her as she reveals what and who helps her maintain her beautiful garden.
So I started growing these kind of things, vegetables and all, in '97 because I said if I don't know anything about planting. So there was an uncle in a motel who is in Sacramento now. He's brought lots of seeds in those days, and he even my upstairs neighbor has a rotor-rooter. So we plow the whole land, and then he made like just like a farm in India. He planted and then say whichever grows fine, but then if too many grows, then you lift up from in between and put it in a cup and give it to people. So we did that way, and then when things grew, there were like 11 different things, and I said, Kaka, they all look same. They all the vegetables, karela, tindora, benda, chori, everything had two leaves, and they all look same, identical. So he says, are there two leaves? I said, yes, because he was over the phone. And he says, when the third one sprouts, you will see the difference between karela and galka and this group.
Wow.
And I said, oh, I never knew that. So being a Patel, a farmer in the blood, I grew in those days, and then I continued on and off. Story is right here. See, do you see this?
Yeah.
So this is chori. Now I do have lots of seeds of chori because some on the plant becomes dry. So this one, see this?
Yeah.
Anything you want to grow for the next season,
Yes.
you have to leave some fruit on the bush or the plant or the tree so you can use the seeds for next year. This I'll just eat it like that because there is nothing much to make sabji out of it.
Yeah.
And then this just goes back in the grove, so it can become manure.
So this jolly, that black-eyed pea, is it like soft or is it like
No,
hard
this
like
is India,
beans?
India choli, like Chinese long beans, but
Okay.
they are smaller than the other ones.
Okay. So they are
Black-eyed
beans,
peas are
like
big.
beans. Yeah.
Then I have this tulsi plant
Yeah.
that I planted,
Yeah.
and I just made a little stick there because it was just a tiny one stem.
Yeah, it's growing tall.
Yeah. And before, as soon as I planted, in a few days, it kind of got wilted. And the old leaves, you can see this. This is
Yeah.
the old leaf. It just came out. I touched it and it came out.
Yeah.
There is another one right here. So now these are the old leaves.
And you have
And
the
now,
tulsi flowers still, so shouldn't you be chopping them for it to grow?
not until they get dry. These are still tender and green.
Yeah.
So when they are dark and brown,
Yeah.
I will cut them from here.
Right.
Because some people, the religious people, say that this is tulsi is a very, like we saw somebody sent the energy level, the
Yeah.
rods and all that in
Right.
it. It's a very sacred and energy plant, and some people call it like tulsi mata,
Yes.
Vishnu's wife,
Yes.
because she married a demon and then she had a boon from Lord Krishna. But it these things bug the plant like lice in the head.
Uh-huh.
So they say take it out. So I do take it out for seedling. And then these are just to prevent my grove and my pad from washing off because every rain I lose some land. So this is the bitter limida neem tree, and everything is in the slope. So
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Down below, there are lots of limbodis, like fruits.
Yeah.
And because they are growing, Some leaves are green and some are getting yellow. And this became, I think, about 20 feet or a little more tree out of the 4-inch plant that I got in August 2017. Star cactus, which doesn't need any water.
Yeah.
And this is my Moringa plant, which is going away, but it is getting towards the ground. I did
Yeah.
cut
How
a
come?
lot of branches on the bottom,
Yeah.
but they still have flowers. They still have those new ones coming up
Nice.
and
Drumstick.
old ones. See this? New ones.
Yeah.
And if you can see the old ones, I still kept two here with at least 7 seeds, three on the top, one over there. So those are for seedling.
Yeah.
And Deepali, who is in Orange County, had her tree trim. She has a huge tree.
Wow.
And I got this from it. And I do water it because this doesn't have a drip system. So the things that are sprouts that is sprouting are still alive.
Nice.
So this Monday, my guys come, I'm going to have it chopped slant. Even the bottom, when they planted it, it was, they made a hole like this and then they planted it.
Yeah.
I don't know why they put this here. Maybe they planted something. And this time when they came and left, I wasn't awake.
Okay.
They came early. So I'll ask them when they come next Monday.
Yeah.
So this is still alive. And as long as it is like alive, we keep it because right now it's not the sprouting season. So we don't expect anything from.
So this was a cutting from Dipali.
This is cutting from Dipali. And I got like 6 of them. This plant was also in July of 2017. And look how big a tree it became.
This is Moringa?
This is Moringa tree.
Amazing. Yeah. Wow.
So what I'm thinking is replanting or some from seeds and some from the stems.
Yeah.
I will plant on the top of my layers of the avocados.
Yeah.
And then get rid of the avocados because they drink up a lot of water all year long. And this, making this big, and I have a little drip system here.
Yeah.
That is, that is a shink here. This could be good for seeds.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
This one here.
Yeah.
So, if you grow this plenty, then you don't need water that much.
Yeah.
Oh, there is one sitting here. See, I find every time I come, I find something. And this is just picked. Nice. Even if they get dark, they are tender. I just made a little reflexology walking path to go to the steps.
Good idea.
In 4 areas, we have these steps.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when you go up front, I'll have to go through the gate. Then I have fruit trees. First one is a peach. No, that were nectarines. Nectarines, white peach, then lots of guava. These are all out of season now.
Yeah.
Then there is a granada, pomegranate. This guava are still coming.
Wow, I love guavas.
Today that girl left.
Yeah.
She did pick some. I'll show you if I see any. Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
They are really good. Oh, yeah, see this?
Oh, I love guava. Yeah.
And these are white inside.
And
there are plenty over there. There's 2 hanging over there. There's few. Oh, up on the top there are like 6, 7. And the other guava tree behind it is a strawberry guava. So outside it's yellow.
Yeah.
Inside it's pink.
Yeah.
Shirimoya. But I only get like 5, 6, but they are small. Right now is the season, but I don't see any.
How did you grow this? From what? From a plant or a...
This is from the tree. And all the tree I got from Atkins, which is, these are satsumas. So we call it, what do you call this?
Atkins is a nursery, right?
Atkins is a nursery. All my trees are from Atkins.
Okay.
They are inside, but they are really good. She picked some yesterday.
Yeah.
And I only pick like 4 or 5, what as much as I want to eat.
Yeah.
And when they're done, I pick more.
Yeah.
Then this is Myers lemon,
Yeah.
see,
Yes.
thin skin,
Yeah.
they fall on the ground quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
And that's sour.
Ah.
Then those are, they used to be lime quat, but now after the fire, they were very crooked and soft. But now, this is the second time it's growing, and this is tight and it turns orange skin, but it's lemon actually,
Mm.
and it's sour. Now on this side, the lemon tree I have is dulce lima.
Wow.
It is totally, totally sweet lemon. I do have these picked also. The guy came about a month ago and picked like 5 boxes. And
Wow.
some drop on the ground.
What do you
See?
do with them?
Oh, I used to, when I used to make lemonade, I use it as a sugar because this is totally sugar water. See
Wow.
this?
What is it called?
Dulce lima. You could call
Dulce.
it in English sweet
Sweet
lemon
lime. Yeah.
or sweet lime, yeah.
Yeah.
Dulce lima. See? Really, really good. It has a different smell,
Ah.
and the taste is totally, totally sugar water. And it
Wow.
gets big like that.
Wow. So
Because
what do you
these
do
are,
with so many limes and all?
no, these, they get picked.
Do
I have a
you
guy
sell
who
them,
picks,
right?
yes.
Okay, okay.
And avocados, I have like 4 types of avocado.
Wow.
Right now, there are none. They just got picked in December.
Yeah.
That type was bacon avocado. December is bacon. Then May, June was reeds. And just about the same town was Haas.
Okay.
This year, they got 17 bins of Haas.
Okay.
And this year is pretty good quality and quantity.
So you had a fire in this location?
Yes, in this location in 2007, and the whole uh, grove was ground zero.
Oh my
All the
God.
trees were burned to the stump, and 2 years it just remained like that because we started building again in 2009. And this is my curry pata.
Ah, amazing.
And it's evergreen. Always it stays green.
Yeah.
And ground below, on the ground, they grow when there is a growing season.
Yeah.
They grow tiny
Yeah.
from the roots.
Yeah.
And they go all the way down to halfway there
Yeah.
because the roots are very deep.
Yeah.
And then I tell my worker to pick it up and put it in the, pot.
Yeah.
And then you see the seeds too here. See?
Wow. Nice.
Red.
Yeah.
And there are some, they turn black.
Ah,
They're all up there.
nice.
And then see all these little black ones you can see
Yeah.
in a cluster.
Yeah.
So they grow.
Nice.
And my compost is DG, decomposed granite, and it is virgin land. There is no asbestos, no pollution, and you can see the sky is totally blue and clean.
Yeah.
And this is about half a mile from the freeway.
Okay.
And this is in the downside.
Yeah.
So I don't get any pollution.
Yeah.
And to help, I have bees and bumblebees.
Yeah.
And sunlight, this is east. It grows, rises here, goes there.
Yeah.
So this area, all day long, I have sun. And because this is west and they set there.
Yeah.
The sun sets there. Holes, gopher holes, see that?
Yeah.
And another neem tree is there.
Uh-huh.
And there are more steps here.
Yeah.
See?
So you have so many trees and all and plants. So what about fertilizing and taking care of the harvest?
I have a manager
Okay.
who takes care of it.
Okay.
And I think every tree has a sprinkler.
Yeah.
So water they don't have to.
Yeah.
But I think every 6 months
Yeah.
they come and spray something. Now
Okay.
before it was Roundup for the land here,
Uh-huh.
but now we don't use it for about like 7 years.
Yeah.
No Roundup.
No.
Roundup is very bad for you.
Yes.
I listened to that Vandana Shiva
Yeah.
and I said no more Roundup.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then whatever needs to be done to the taking care of the leaves and all, my husband does it. Now this is the last Loki.
Yeah.
So these are the satsumas,
Yeah.
and the real ones are when you pick,
Yeah.
a little bit of this comes out.
I see.
And if it is hard to pick like this, then
Yeah.
you shouldn't pick. But she did. She didn't know. And then some lime and all that.
Yeah.
He wants to change because we have coyotes.
Ah.
So when coyotes come at night to drink water, right now we have everywhere the buckets and the little tires to have water in it, cut up tires.
Yeah.
So they drink there, not break my pipes. Otherwise, they teeth the pipes and then the water
Wow.
goes elsewhere. A lot of things involved
Yeah.
to raise a farm. And we wanted animals, but on the top, we don't have that many. And because of coyotes, we didn't want any animals. So we don't have that.
Yeah. So you always change per season, like what to grow
Yes,
now.
now
Yeah.
and very soon I'm going to trim tomatoes in a way that they are not spread that much.
Yeah.
I'm going to plant garlic,
Yeah.
haldi, and what do you call this? Amba hardar, which is like a white turmeric, and methi.